Good morning, UK. How's everyone? Look at this. I mean, sunshine. Hello. We got full on summer going on here. Well, you see, I've just come back from holiday, and you see, bringing the weather back. There you go. So you're welcome. Right. Okay. Today I'm going to talk about the power of leveraging, because I think that this is one of those well-kept secrets. Which are often misunderstood in the corporate world and in the general, working world, because we are taught from day one that you go to school, you get a qualification, you get a job. That's what you do. Yeah. What am I talking about when I talk power leveraging? Well, let's look at the average person. Yeah. So the average person will have a job. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, unless you're unemployed, but generally speaking, you'll have a job. So you go to work, typically in the UK, is about 40 hours a week, yeah, commuting or non-commuting, depending where you're working, and you get a fixed salary, yeah. Yes, there are exceptions. Some people may get some bonuses, depending if you're on management level, you get paid a little bit more, but generally speaking, the average person will get a fixed salary for trading in their time, to make somebody else's rich. Basically, that's what it is. Yeah, build somebody else's wealth, yeah, which is a company's wealth, if you like. So 8 hours a day. Let's say your average income in the UK is, I believe, it's £27,000 a year, yeah, which is really, I mean, if you live anywhere near London, you can forget living on that, but let's assume that's sufficient for you to live on. So £27,000 a year, you expect to work 40 hours a week with typically 4 weeks holidays paid, yeah, for you. And that's it. That's what you're going to earn. Now, in most jobs, in the old days when the economy was good and everybody was getting jobs, and there was more jobs available than there were people working, then the employers used to give you lots of benefits, sick pay, you get private medical insurance, you get good pension schemes and all the palaver, yeah, final salary schemes, all that lovely benefits, they're all gone now. But one thing they used to get that was very important was very often you will get annual increases in your basic income. Yeah, we're not talking about bonuses or anything like that, commissions, basic income. So typically you will get increases, kind of close to the inflation rate, not really, but if you got an increase of 1-2% every year, that will be fairly close to what the inflation rate was at the time. So what did that mean was that is your cost of living, while your cost of living was increasing every year with the rate of inflation, your income was keeping up with that, yeah, because your employer was increasing your income every year, without you doing anything, so those were the good days, yeah. Then we got hit with the credit crunch in the UK. I was a victim of that. I was in financial services at the time. I'd been there for 10 years, doing very well, with very good salary, very good bonuses, living the good life, so to speak. And then credit crunch hit, the whole economy collapsed. In financial services, nobody was investing anymore, lenders weren't lending anymore, so mortgages were down the drain as well, pensions, nobody had no money for pensions, so the whole thing collapsed. It was made redundant twice in the space of 14 months, yeah. The second time was, I couldn't get a job for 6 months and it changed industry completely, but that's a different story. So when the credit crunch hit, everything changed. So all of a sudden the jobs that used to be £35,000 a year, we're talking about 10 plus years ago, the job used to be 35,000 a year basic salary, went down to £18,000 a year. Why? Because all of a sudden the market was flooded with people who were unemployed, and the employer said they could pick whoever they wanted, and they could give them whatever terms suited the company, which meant lower basic salary, less benefits, no increase every year in your income and all that kind of stuff, because everybody was desperate for a job, yeah. So now fast forward 10 years where we're supposedly out of recession. Anyone who watches the news know that's not the case, and I've had many clients being made redundant recently, and they're actually in good positions. They were in good position, now redundant. So fast forward 10 years to 2 days, yeah, where we are today, And what situation is, yes, you can get jobs, yeah, but most of the employers, hi Catherine, most of the employers, and I'm talking a good 85 to 90% of employers will no longer increase your salary, without questions, every year. Will not increase your salary in line with inflation every year. So you may be now on the average UK salary is £27,000 a year. You will be on that wage every single year unless you change job or you get promoted. You will not get your standard increase every year like you used to do before credit crunch hits. Yeah. What does that mean to you? That means that you're working 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. You are earning the same amount of money regardless of the fact that your cost of living is going higher. Yeah. And while the cost of inflation, the inflation rate is above 2% at the moment, the reality is the cost of living is not just what the inflation does. Yeah. You're going to have other things, emergency funds that you need to have, your car breaks down, all that kind. So realistically speaking, every year you need to have an increase, a good increase of 8 to 10% of your basic salary just to keep your head above water, just to make a living. Yeah, not to be better off, just to make a living. So no employer, even the ones that are still paying an increase every year, no employer will give you 8 to 10% wage increase. Nobody will. So what happens is your 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week that you're working for the company are producing the same amount of income year in, year out, while the cost of living is increasing. What does it mean? You're going to get into debt. That's it. That's what it means. Yeah. Over a period of time, you will end up into debt because the cost of living is higher than the increase in your salary. Yeah. So what do? Well, of course, you have the opportunities. You can run your own business. I run my own business, so I'm a personal trainer. Yeah. Running your own business, pros and cons. Well, is very often you have to invest a lot of money. Yeah. You still got the issue that is you. It's me, myself, and I, guys. I've only got 24 hours a day like everybody else. So you still got the issue where, you can work 8, 10, 15 hours a day if you want to, 7 days a week. I work 7 days a week, guys, yeah? And I've been doing that for many years. So you can work all those hours, but your income is still going to be limited to how many hours you've got. Because at the end of the day, you cannot work 24 hours a day. It's just impossible, not unless you want to burn out and then end up being nervous breakdown, and then you're going to be able to work 0 hours a day, So you have to have a break. Your body can't take that amount of work, without breaking down over a long period of time. So let's say even you're self-employed, you have to put more time in your business because, you haven't got salary coming in. So let's say you work 10 hours a day, yeah, 7 days a week. Yeah, so great. So that's 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's 70 hours a week instead of 40 hours when you were employed. You just think, what am I getting for that? Why would I want to work an extra 30 hours compared to being employed? Well, first of all, any money you make is yours. Hi, Emilio. So any money you make is yours. You're working towards your wealth. You're building your business. You're not building somebody else's business. Yeah. And as you build your business, then your income will increase. Yeah, initially, yes, you got a little bit of clients, and then eventually as you expand your business, your income will increase. So your money will work better for you. Hi, Max. So that's the beauty of that. And then you've got the freedom to decide as your income increases of reducing your hours. Yeah, so it is working better. Initially it will be harder, but then it works better for you. But you still got this issue. Your income is still going to be limited by the amount of time you can give to your business. Yeah. So some people, what do they do? Some people go online. So they do lots of online business. Yeah. Because like as a personal trainer like myself, there are only so many hours I can go and do sessions face to face. And then when you factor in the traveling time that I have to put in and the time I have with the clients, so if you do sessions typically 1 hour, if you do measurements, which is every 4 weeks, we measurement, there's an extra half an hour going through the measurement and discussing what's working, what's not working, and deciding what we need to do. Yeah, giving advice, which again I don't charge them for that. That's part of what I do anyway, because if you can't measure it, it's pointless doing personal training if you don't measure what the results are for your clients. So let's say that I work 70 hours a week, doing personal training. That's it. That's all I've got. Yeah. So I cannot increase that. So if I go online, yes, I can do online personal training, so do programs online. And then what it means is that you can have more people, you know, and leveraging that a little bit, so you can earn more income and save a little bit of your time, because you're not commuting to going to the clients, you know, spending an hour with the client, because you're just doing, you know, Skype consultations, and then you send them a program and they get on with it by themselves. Yeah, so that's one way of doing it if you want to increase your income leveraging. But again, you're still limited, because at the end of the day, I can have 100 clients online, yeah, but these clients need to have programs made for them, your nutrition plans, exercise program, need to have reviews made for them. They got questions, they need to answer them. Very often it's Skype consultations or emails answering or text messages answering, because you need advice constantly, yeah, depending how long the program is. Again, I mean, you only got so many hours, 24 hours in the day, so you've got so many clients. Once you reach your capacity, then your income can't grow anymore, yeah. So what's the option then? Well, the next option is the one that everybody is scared of, because is this bad rap, yeah, in the working world. So the third option is you helping other people build their businesses. These people then help other people build their businesses, and while you're helping these people be successful, you become successful, because you get paid a portion, yeah, of the income that they generate, but not from them, yeah. So let me explain what I mean by that. So that's the beauty of leveraging. So let's say I'm by myself. I get 2 people on board, and I speak to the people, and I say, okay, I've got this business opportunity for you, and what I want to do is, if you're interested in, you know, changing your life, whatever your goals are, and you are prepared to work hard for that, I will give you all my support to help you achieve what you want to achieve, yeah. And in return, the company behind this business opportunity is gonna pay me a commission, yeah. So let's say I help 2 people make, I don't know, £8,000 a month, yeah. Now the company is going to say, okay, if you help these people make £8,000 a month, we're going to pay you, I don't know, £2,000 a month for that. Now, will you have a problem with that? It's not coming out of your income, it's coming out of the company's income. There's companies in the background, they got the products or the opportunity, business opportunity, yeah. And then I teach these 2 people to get 2 more people on board and do exactly the same, get these people to be successful and so forth. So imagine, so it keeps it grows and grows. Before you know it, you have, let's say, 20, 30, 50, 100 people, you know, in your organization, in your team, doing that, because the first 2 people you helped, they've helped other people. And of course, you get to speak to more people find out what you're doing, being successful, and you're helping other people building a business. They want to come on board as well. They want you to help them build a business, then they pass it, you know, pay it forward, you know, so to speak. So before you know, you got an organization, a team, yeah. So instead of having me, just myself, putting in my 40, 70 hours a week, yeah, I've actually got another 50, 100 people putting in however many hours they want to put in, 20 hours, 40 hours, 60 hours, however big they want to build their own business, yeah. And I'm supporting them, so I'm there to help them all the time, yeah. So all of a sudden, instead, let's assume an average working week is 40 hours. I put 40 hours a week in my business, and I've got another 100 people in the business putting 40 hours a week. Yeah, that's 4,000 hours from my team plus my 40 hours. Yeah, 4,040 hours in a week of business generated, as opposed to my 40 hours. That's power of leveraging. Yeah. So, and even if I only get a small percentage of that, I get I don't know, 20%, say, of the income that the team generates, paid to me by the company, not by the team. Their income doesn't get affected at all. Does it not make sense? Yeah, let's say, you know, keep figures simple. Let's say you make, I don't know, £1,000 a week, yeah? And you got another 100 people, you're generating £1,000 a week. So that's £100,000 a week, plus your £111,000 a week. If you get 20% of that every week, because you help all these people, you know, build a business and generating more income and everything, yeah? What difference it makes you? And all you put in is still your 40 hours a week. Hi Dave, you haven't put in, you know, 400 hours a week. You got another 100 people, 50 people, 20, even 10 people putting in the hours they want to put. Because bear in mind, you're not telling them you got to do that, that, and that, and that. You know, we're not talking franchises tell you what you got to do. Everybody is a business person. Everybody chooses the level of commitment they want to put in the business. So there could be some people that they want to come on board and they say, well, I only want to generate, you know, £500 extra a month. I'm quite happy where I am, just need £500 extra a month to keep me happy. Great, yeah. So they might just put in 15 weeks a week, 15 hours a week to do that. There's some people who are fed up of, you know, working 9 to 5 and getting nowhere with a life, and they want a better life, in debt up to their ears, and they want to do something better. When they want to build their own business, and they might say, listen, you know, no, I want to this is going to be my main income. Yeah. So great. So they will invest 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, however much you want to invest. They will build the business faster because they're putting more time into that. And of course there is Hi Shannon, and of course there is you know, myself, even me, my team. I will be there supporting them. Yeah. So, and of course there's the company in the background supporting it, and all the leadership, everybody else. So this is basically the power of averaging, the leveraging. Yeah. So instead of having you, little old you, putting your 40 hours a week, you have a whole team that you've helped to succeed, because you got to help them to succeed, because if you don't succeed, then, you know, it's pointless. Yeah. So you want to make sure these are people that generally want to change their life, they generally want to build a business for themselves, so you can invest your time into helping them. And once they're successful, yeah, with your support, then they're gonna spread the business, yeah, and you are successful as well. So it's all about helping each other. And for doing that, for helping somebody be successful, the company pays you a commission. So as I said, the money is not coming from the income these people generate. They're not losing any income at all. Yeah, if they generate, you know, £20,000 worth of business a week, for example, they don't get, you know, 5,000 taken away to give it to the person who introduced them to the business. No. They still get the 20,000. The person who introduced them might get, you know, 5,000 from the company. Yeah, so nobody's losing now, but everybody's winning. Yeah, so you are multiplying your income potential tenfold, still putting just your 40 hours a week. So that is a smarter way of doing business, guys. Yeah. Is it scary? Absolutely, it's scary. Yeah. And does it mean that you have to put in time and effort? Absolutely, you have to. Yeah. But let me ask you one thing. If you're in a job at the moment, and there is somebody, a new recruit that comes in, you know, the company's employed somebody new, and they very often, the employer tells you, okay, now this person needs to be trained, so I want you to train in doing A, B, C, and D. Yeah. Does the company pay you extra to train this person to be A, B, C, and D? Does it? No, they don't. Why? It's expected of you. That's what you paid for. But that wasn't on your contract. If you read your contract, it doesn't say you have to train people, but the company expects that of you for free. Now, when you are looking at leveraging your income, yeah, and working for yourself to build a business and helping people be successful, do exactly the same, yeah, you are training these people to be successful, you're supporting them. The company pays you for your effort to help these people. Now, who's got something wrong with that? Who's got an issue with that? How can you have an issue with that? Yeah, I'm helping you be successful. I'm helping you starting from zero and getting to, I don't know, £5,000 a month, for example. Yeah, and at the moment you're only earning £1,200 a month. I say, okay, I'm going to invest my time in you. Pay till you get to your goal is £5,000 a month. Great, let's get you there. Yeah, hard work, commitment, guys, is not going to happen by itself. Yeah, you get there. Yeah. But for doing that, the company say, I'm going to pay you, pay me for helping you. I'm going to pay £1,000 a month. Do you have a problem with that? You're just earning 5,000. She's getting £1,000 for having helped you. How does it sound to you? How does it sound to you? That's the question. But to me, it sounds great. I would never get that in the corporate world. Yeah. So that's what it is. So what is this leverage system? What is it? It's network marketing. Oh my God, the scary word. Somebody mentioned the scary, oh, run away. No, it's not a freaking pyramid scheme. So let's explain to you guys the difference between network marketing and pyramid scheme. Yeah, network marketing, you have a product or a service, yeah, that you promote. Network marketing, this is what happens. You are in network marketing, you help other people build the business, you become a sponsor, you help other people build the business, yeah. And for doing that, the company that provides the service or the product will pay you a commission of all the business these people are generating without taking money from them. Yeah, so you will get paid the commission. These people build the business, yeah, your team build the business for themselves, not for you, for themselves, yeah, and they can build as much as they want. There's no limitation how much they want, yeah. And you know, within let's give yourself a period of 2 to 5 years, yeah, because you have to be realistic, and this kind of doesn't happen overnight, yeah. Some people do it very quickly, but let's say be realistic, you know, 2 to 5 years, you know, game plan you want to have. Within the period, let's say you wanted that to have total financial freedom and have a good lifestyle, yeah. Within the period of 2 to 5 years, you build your organization, so you got a team of people. These are not your employees, yeah. Let me explain this to you. These are not employees, these are your business partners. That's the difference. Get out of the employee mindset. If you're in corporate world, you're an employee, you're a number. No, no, no. When you do network marketing, you are business partners. You help each other. That's how it works. If I can't help you be successful, I cannot be successful. That's why I want to help you as well. Yeah, I want to help you because I care. I want to make, you know, especially somebody like me. I'm the average person, guys. Yeah, I've got dreams like everybody else. I'm in the car doing session all day like everybody else. Yeah, I haven't got an easy life like everybody else. I've had my trials and my tribulations just like everybody else. Yeah, but I've spent years, 10 years in corporate world, in financial services. I've seen what happens there. Then I spent another 10 years as a personal trainer, and I love that. I love that, yeah. I will never give up personal training, yeah. But I can see the limitation of the business being just myself. Whatever I can put in is limited to how many hours I got in a day, yeah. And then I was introduced to this, network marketing, which is the power of leveraging. I said, oh my God, if I'd known this 10 years ago, I mean, I would be everywhere, you know. I would have grabbed it with both hands 10 years ago when I was made redundant, and I was, almost without a home, yeah. I was like my last £100 left in my account. I would have grabbed it with both hands, you know. I didn't know about that now, but I know about it. I did back then, but I know about it now. So once I understood how this works, then I jumped on that, yeah. So this is network marketing. Pyramid schemes are like this. There's no product, there's no service. You get somebody in, your whole purpose is to recruit people, because when the people are recruited, they have to pay money to get into the pyramid scheme. That money becomes yours. So these people earn nothing. You haven't helped them. They're not successful. You're taking the money. Then if they want to make money, they got to recruit somebody else. Yeah? So that's how pyramid schemes work. That's why they're illegal, because the person on the bottom gets nothing, and all the people at the top that recruited them, they're the ones that get all the money, because they get the money from the people that come in. Yeah, they haven't helped them in any way, so everybody's poorer than from when they started. Yeah, so that's what pyramid schemes are. Those pyramid schemes are illegal. Yeah, that's why you got to run away if it's a pyramid scheme. Now, the network marketing company I am involved with, yeah, it's definitely not a pyramid scheme. It's a legitimate company, and I'm going to prove it to you. First of all, number one, who I'm involved with, you all know who I'm involved with, the Helo, yeah? World Global Network is a company behind that. They got this Helo, which is the only device on the market that actually reads a variety of biometric parameters. It's all about health. It's all about empowering people to understand the importance of the health and to take self-care, because we know in the UK, I don't know about the other countries, in the UK the NHS is struggling. NHS will not be there soon. So guys, do not rely on the NHS. You got to understand how your body works. You got to take action. Yeah. So life sensing device, yeah, this personalized to you. It's got artificial intelligence that understands your biometric rhythms, and then gives you more and more accurate results as it gets to understand you, because artificial intelligence understands what's normal for you, what's not normal for you. Yeah. So technology, top technology. So if World Global, yeah, and Hilo was a scam, was a pyramid scheme, yeah, first of all, will we have the chip inside this gadget, this device that we have? The chip is made by Toshiba. Toshiba is been in the industry for donkey's years, guys. It's worth billions of pounds. Do you really think a company like Toshiba will be involved with a company that has a pyramid scheme and is a scam? Don't you think they would have done their due diligence? Of course they have done the due diligence. You know, they're not idiots. They don't want the name dragged down in the major scam, you know, that's going to destroy reputation. So, proof number one, we are partners with Toshiba. They provide the chips for this, and they recently confirmed they're providing the chips for the Extens, which is the new device that, working together with the Hilo, will be able to help you monitor your sugar trends. So no more finger pricking, guys. It's all about, for your sugar trend, is all about using this device with the Hilo. The chips are going to be provided by Toshiba, you know, that's been confirmed officially. So they're still involved with us, and they're going to be involved with us for a long, long time. Number two, we are a publicly traded company in the US. Yeah, why in the US, you say? Well, in the UK, because the company is US based. Yeah, so that's where it started. So that's, if it was started here, we'd be publicly traded here, publicly traded in US. What does it mean? You cannot be publicly traded unless you are crystal clear on your finances. Yeah, you're transparent, fully transparent, guys. It's you, to be publicly traded, your finances scrutinized. If this was a pyramid scheme, if this was a scam, do you really think we want to expose our finances to the world to see we're actually scamming people? Hello, wake up, people. Stop listening to people who are poor. People are poor is because they failed in their life, and they're trying to keep you stuck in your ways. You gotta open your mind. You gotta look at the facts. Yeah, yes, there are lots of scams out there. I agree with you, but look at the facts. Every time you look at an opportunity, open your eyes. Yeah, don't listen to people who have never tried, or they tried and got maybe the wrong opportunity and failed, or maybe they tried, they just didn't bother put enough effort in that and they failed. Do your research, do your due diligence. So Toshiba does our chips. They will not be involved with us unless, you know, we were a proper company. We are publicly traded, guys, yeah, in the US. So again, that will not happen if we were in a serious company. We recently, January this year, we took part at the CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. That's the biggest event in the world, guys, where the big companies, Apple, Samsung, Toshiba, all the major corporate companies, yeah, in the technology industry go there to show what's coming out, what they got brewing, yeah, in the background. So that's what they do. Only big companies are allowed there, only good companies are allowed there, no scammers are allowed there. And guess what? We, World Global Network, were the only and the first, let me repeat this, the only and the first ever network marketing company allowed to have their own stands at the CES, ever. This is huge. Again, do you really think the CES, a massive event, world global events with all these huge company, would have a company that is a pyramid scheme, is a scammer company, you know, display the product and the services in this event alongside all these huge massive companies? Yeah, do you really think they would do that? Of course they would. They're not idiots. But what's most important is not just that it was the first time that happened. We are the only network marketing company ever allowed to do that, ever. There's lots of network marketing out there. You got pills and potions going on there. You know, you got supplements, you got this and that and that and that. Yeah, this is technology. Yeah, technology, guys, you know, is here to stay. Technology is here that it will eventually, you know, be something we cannot live without. Yeah, it's already is at the moment, but eventually wearable technology will become everything. You will not be holding a phone anymore. It's all going to be on your wrist. Yeah, so this is where the world is going. So it's current and it's ever developing. Yeah, so we've been at CES, and you know what? You know what happened at the CES? Our CEO Fabio Galdi, it was approached. First of all, we had a huge stand much bigger than some of the biggest company out there. It was ridiculous, a massive, huge stand. But then the CEO was approached not by one but by two companies, and I'm not going to name them. These are companies that you guys know, yeah, big massive companies. Hi Aditi, hi Fitz, big huge companies. They approached Fabio Galdi. Why? Because they saw what we have in our hands. They saw the technology, how advanced this is. There is no other device like these guys in the market, and I will explain to you in a second why. But they saw the technology, they approached him, they wanted to buy the technology, they wanted to buy the company of Fabio Galdi. Because why? Because if any of those two companies bought the technology, they will be number one. Yeah, they haven't got the technology at the moment, so they're always teetering, yeah, they're always going, you know, trying to get one over each other, yeah, on top of each other. They're always level, yeah, trying to get one on top of each other, yeah. If any one of those two companies had this technology, they will become number one in the industry, and that would have skyrocketed the sales. Fabio Galdi was offered a 9-figure sum, guys, a 9-figure sum. He could have easily said, you know what, yeah, fill up my pocket, he's got money, he doesn't need extra money, but you know, let's get my money. I don't have the headaches of developing the technology, because this is a ever developing device. Yeah, it's not just finished, it's and I'm going to explain to you in a second why, but it's ever developing device, so there's always research in the background going on, there's more products in the background going on and everything, yeah. So all of this is headaches, yeah. If anybody's in charge of a company, it's headaches. So you know, it's good that he said, yeah, you know what, get my 9-figure check, thank you very much guys, you take this, and I'm done, I can retire for the rest of my life, do nothing, yeah. It didn't. Why didn't? Right, two reasons. Number one, he knows what's going in his hands. You know, he knows that this is going to be worth a lot more anyway. But most importantly, the reason why he got into this kind of business is because, I hope he doesn't mind me mentioning this, his father died from complication of diabetes. Yeah, so, and that is something that, you know, is anybody said the parent dying, you know, you know what it feels like. I mean, my mother died when I was very young, so I know what it feels like. Yeah, it's devastating. But for someone to die from complication of a disease is completely controllable, is completely avoidable, is an insult, a complete insult. And because there's lack of knowledge, there's lack of monitoring, proper monitoring, and that is really unacceptable, yeah. So he decided, I'm going to do something to make sure nobody else is going to be in that position, yeah. So that's how I created the Hilo. But likewise, he doesn't want to create something and give it to the big companies so they make all the lovely money, yeah, and then everybody else is none the wiser, yeah. So make all this money and that's it. He wants to help people give everybody a chance to use the technology that is created to change their life financially, not just health-wise, because you wear this, I can guarantee you're going to change your life. You're going to become much more aware of what's going on, yeah. Hi Saurabh. But if with the business opportunity that's attached to that, using the network marketing business model is allowing people, ordinary people like you, me, yeah, ordinary people, to earn an income, to get financially free. Yeah, and then to help other people do the same, yeah, because you pay forward, you don't keep it for yourself, you pay forward, you help other people. As I told you before, you help other people, you know, it comes back to you, you know, at the end of the day. The more you help people, the more comes back to you, yeah. So it's the power leveraging and power helping each other. We're all business partners, we're not employee. I don't own you, you don't own me, we're business partners. That's how it works, yeah. So that's the reason why I didn't sell it, yeah. I want to help other people achieve financial freedom, yeah. And this is why, the reason why I started this company, it was so powerful. It wanted to stop this nonsense. It wanted to stop all the family having to go through that unnecessarily, yeah. So that's why I decided I'm going to keep this company, I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to get as many people to change their life through my company, yeah, with that owning us as an employee, as employer, yeah. We're all business partners, yeah. And another thing, think about it, to put things in perspective for you guys. We have been, the company, War Global Network's been running now for 6 years, yeah. I've only been involved with them recently, yeah, not end of last year, but we've had devices on the market. The very first Hilo was called Hilo Classic, came on the market in 2016, yeah. So in the first year, we were nominated #1 direct selling product, yeah. So that straight away in the first year. And so far, figures might be ours, probably more than that by now, but this year we have sold, in second year we have sold 800,000 units. Now, do you really think that 800,000 people are wrong? If this was rubbish, if this was a scam, do you really think 800,000 people would have bought it? No, of course they wouldn't, because you might be able to trick a few people, but not going to trick 800,000 people. Yeah, it's that simple. Okay, so publicly traded. We got all the accolades. Yes, we got #1 direct selling product in 2017. Our sales is, as they're already speaking for themselves. By the way, just to put in perspective for you what this opportunity in wearable technology is like. We have, as I say, we've only been on the market with a device. Now we got the Helio Lex Plus, which is the most advanced one, but we got Helio Classic, Helio Lex Plus, 3 devices in the space of 2 years. Yeah, so we're doing better than Apple are. We've been more than one on the market a year. Yeah, we're doing a lot better than that. But we, so in market for 2 years, yeah, we are now number 4 in the wearable technology industry, guys. We have beaten giants like Sony, like Microsoft in 2 years. Let me put this in perspective for you guys. Fitbit started in 2007 or 8. Yeah, it took them 2 years to get to the level where they could sell 54,000 units. We've done 800,000 in less than 2 years. They're number 1. Fitbit number 1 now. Yeah, they got number 1 position share of a wearable technology market. They're number 1. In 2 years, we got to number 4. Where do you think we are going to be in 2 years? The next 2 years? I can tell you, and I can tell you this with certainty: we're going to be number 1. And why are we going to be number 1? I tell you now why we're going to be number 1. First of all, because our business model is based on people helping people. It's not based on you give me your time and I pay you a fixed amount of money, which is the corporate world. And it's not based on, you come on board, I take your money, you got to sort yourself out. Yeah, people helping people, business people helping business people. That's our business model. Everybody's happy, everybody's supported, everybody gets successful, provided you put in the effort. Yeah, you can't just stay home, do nothing and say, well, my sponsor's going to help me. No way. If you don't put in the time, like if your own business, you're not going to get nothing. Yeah, so like if you were employed, if you don't turn up for work, you're not going to get paid. They're going to sack you. So you can't expect to get paid and to make money if it's in network marketing, staying at home doing bugger all. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So let's be realistic. Yeah, that's why I say 2 to 5 years. You want to have a long game plan. Yeah, make a plan where you want to be in 2 to 5 years time, and you work at it, chip away at it all the time. Yeah, the more you help people, the more you get helped, and the more successful you become. That's how it is. Simple, very simple system. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. So it's based on network marketing. Yeah, so that's the best way to leverage your income, but also best way to help each other. Yeah, to be successful together. It's based on a product that is technology. Now, technology, as I said before, is ever developing. So what happens? Now, a lot of network marketing companies out there, they have supplements, they have pills and potions, all different skincare stuff, that's the finished product. In technology, you cannot do that. You cannot have a finished product because technology is never still. It develops all the time. Yeah. So the big companies like Apple, Samsung, they're not where they are now because they just kept the same product the same. Look, Apple. I mean, every year they bring out a new phone. Yeah. Why? Because technology improves, advances. So they gotta keep ahead of that. If you don't keep ahead, they go under. It's as simple. Why do you think at the moment Fitbit is struggling? Because Fitbits have not made huge amount of changes to their devices. Yeah, they do the same things. Now they're trying to dabble a little bit into the Apple Watch market, if you like, trying to go that way. I don't think personally, I don't think that's the way to go, but I'm not Fitbit CEO, so good luck to you. Do what you can. I've seen it happening with another company. They tried to double in that market and it all didn't go very well because you're trying to put too much into a little tiny microchip. Because unless you want to wear something that thick, the microchips are quite small, and the more function you try to put into that, the more chances it's gonna go wrong. Yeah, because there's only so much power you can put into a little tiny microchip. So the Helio, so being technology is ever evolving. So yes, Apple Watch, so Apple have got mobile phones, iPhone, 10 years ago, the very first iPhone, now your iPhone 10. If you compare the two, it's ridiculous how far ahead they've gone. Yeah, what has progressed. Now Why is this going to be different? Why is this not a Fitbit? Why is this not an Apple Watch? You know, why is not Garmin? What's the difference? Well, first of all, if you look at that, can you see a time there? Can you? You see any number? No. We don't care about time. We don't. You got time. You got your watch for your time. You got your phone for your time. So why you want to waste space on a screen and power? Put it in a time when you can look, see the time anywhere. I got time. My car is telling me the time all the time. Yeah. So don't need that. We want to have a function that are relevant, functions that are different from whatever else is on the market. Fitbit, Garmin, they're fitness trackers. What they do the steps, they do the distance, they do your calorie, they do your sleep. Yeah. And heart rate. That's what they do. Yeah. Apple Watch, they do heart rate, they do steps, they do calories, they do workout, but again, I'm going to explain to you in a second why it's not right. You know, it's not the best thing to use for your workouts. And of course, they do emails, phone and stuff like that. So it's really the phone on your wrist. That's what it is. Yeah. What does the Halo do? Why is the Halo different? First of all, we do the fitness tracking side. So we got the steps, we got the calories, we got all the kind of stuff. Yeah. But that's not what we're interested in. You know, we don't want that. There's plenty of stuff out there doing that. We are health. We are based on health. Yeah. Life sensing technology, which is personalized to you. So what do? Now we have blood pressure. Now, any of your devices do blood pressure? Some of them might do. Yeah. Are they wearable? You know, on your wrist? Most of them are not. Yeah. You got to use the old style, you know, device, you know, old blood pressure machine they used to do. We do, of course, heart rate. We do breathing rate. We do blood oxygenation level. Guys, is when you go to the hospital, they put a little thing on your finger, yeah, measure your blood oxygenation. Why is that important? Well, because if you're asthmatic, for example, you've got any respiratory issues, your blood oxygenation is often not optimal, yeah? And if it goes below a certain point, you're going to struggle. You're going to get into trouble, yeah? So that's when it was important to do it. We have, which I tested recently on holiday, we have the UV sensor. So what it does is it tells you've been overexposed to the sun. Now, not a huge problem in the UK, I know, but for people living in Australia, in Italy, in those lovely countries where it's sunny, they do actually get proper season. You know, too much exposure to the sun without protection, you know what can lead to? It can lead to skin cancer, yeah? So if you've got somebody telling you, hey guy, you need to start covering up now, put some protection on, then it's a reminder, you know, and also for your children as well, not just for you. And then you've got the sleep quality, obviously. You've got the ECG. Now guys, the ECG, we're talking about when you go to a doctor and you put your electrode, yeah? So that's what it is. It produces a graph just like an electrocardiogram machine does. You can save this graph and send it to the doctor. If you start having palpitation or any situation you're not feeling comfortable with, you can use that to prove to the doctor how your heart rhythm was. Yeah, there are no other devices on the market that do all of this in one device. You may have one that's blood pressure, one ECG. Actually, there's no device doing ECG, I believe. I think Apple are trying to get down that way, and they announced recently that they're close to getting that. Hey, we've been having that for quite a few months now already on our wrist. Yeah, so that shows how far ahead we are compared to certain companies. No device doing of this, yeah. And recently we've launched 2 new applications. One deals with heart rate variability. For those of you who don't understand, heart rate variability is basically it reads the variability in between your beats, how long the beats are, you know, the time between your beats, and the more variability, so the higher the figure, the better it is. That means you're more rested. It's all about sympathetic versus parasympathetic system. So sympathetic system is your stress levels, yeah, so is your fight or flight mode when you're under stress. Parasympathetic is your recovery time, so that tells you how recovered you are or how stressed out you are. So obviously in today's life that's a major thing, because you can adjust your diet and can adjust your food and your exercise based on that. And another one very interesting is based on pulse diagnostics. So pulse diagnostics is very popular in Oriental countries, and using pulse diagnostics, usually pull your heartbeat to tell you how well your organs are performing. I put a post recently on my Facebook that I found out that is the two of my organs that are not performing as well as the others, one being the lungs, and that correlates to the fact my healer was telling me that my oxygenation levels were not optimal. Yeah, so clearly there's something going on there, and I'm keeping an eye on that. Doesn't mean I run to the doctor. No, I'm keeping an eye on that, and because I'm symptom free at the moment, but I'm keeping an eye on that. If I start getting some symptoms and these readings keep going on, then I will go to the doctor and say, okay, let's have a look at that. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's about self-care. It's about making you aware of what's going on in your body. Yeah, and there's a lot more application coming out in the background. So while I was telling you why we're doing technology, why it's not a finished product, it's because just like Apple, we have an Apple Store, so you can download applications on your phone and create your own personalized phone. With the Hilo, we have a Hilo Store, Hilo App Store, and this application being developed by other third parties that get approved by the company to make sure the ethical application and everything they're useful. And then once they're approved, you can download them on your Hilo, and just like an iPhone, you have more and more and more functionality, and you download what you want. Yeah, so what you find helpful. A lot of these applications are free. In future, I don't know if it'll be some charge. I mean, like the Apple phone, some of them you pay for, some of them you don't pay them for. And it's the same with the Hilo Apple application store. So that's what I'm saying. This is not a finished product. It cannot be a finished product. It's technology, people. It needs to keep on moving. It needs to move forward to keep ahead. But where we are now, we're already ahead of giants like Samsung and Apple. That's where we are now. And we're already, years ahead of them. Yeah, as I said, Apple announced they're going to get this ECG feature on the thing. We're ready for months. We've been working with this thing on our wrist for months doing ECGs. Yeah, so we are that far ahead of everybody else. So that's why this is the future. Yeah, you want to have a business model when you can leverage your time by building a team, by helping other business partners be successful. So instead of having 40 hours a week that you're putting in, you have 4,000 hours a week, because you help other people be successful, and their efforts come back to you, yeah, and increase your income. Yeah, so instead of 40 hours, you've got 4,000 hours a week. Yeah, so your income grows, tenfold. Yeah, by doing that. It's a much nicer environment, because you're helping people, you're helping each other. We're all there for each other. Yeah, you've got a product in the background that is solid and is, as I said, Fabio Gardi could have given away the company, made his money and run. He's not interested in that. His why is so powerful. He wants to help other people. He doesn't want people to die unnecessarily, and he wants to have other people take a slice of these big Apple guys. This big Apple that is the technology market, specifically the wearable technology market, is worth, in 2020 will be worth 34 billions. But because we deal with health, it will be worth trillions of dollars. That's what health is about. Yeah, trillions of dollars. Who wants a slice of that? Now, you can go to Apple, you can go to Fitbit, you can go to Samsung. Are they gonna help you get some of this money, release some of this money through their technology? Do they offer you money for that? No, you're a customer. That's all they can offer you. With this company, you can be a customer. So if you just want the Hilo for yourself, fine, perfect, you can be a customer. You can just be like an affiliate. So let's say you don't want to build your team, you're just happy to earn just a few £100 a month extra, and you just say, listen, I love the products, I'm happy to promote, to share with people, but if I share with people, I want to get some money for it. Yeah, you can referral scheme, get 10% for sale. That's it. That's easy. You don't want to build a team. But if you want to create your future, a future for yourself, a legacy for your family, and you want the same process, help other people do that. Yeah, and then achieve full financial freedom and do whatever you want, achieve whatever dreams you want to achieve. Where the full compensation scheme comes to fruition is with the building a team, helping other people, sponsoring other people, helping them be successful, and then the success comes back to you. That's where the real money is. That's where the power of leveraging is. Yeah, but it's entirely up to you. It's what you want, what you feel you need. Yeah, so there is no expectation when you come on board with our company. You are not told you have to pay monthly membership fees. You don't have told you have to buy a product every month. A lot of other network companies unfortunately do that. They expect you to pay membership fees just to be part of the company. Hello? you know, we're business people here, you know, and you have to buy product every month. All you're going to do here is to get your healer for yourself. First of all, you want to know how your body's working because you want to be healthy, yeah? But secondly, if you don't know how this works, how can you explain to other people? How can you help other people understand how this works if you haven't got it yourself? I mean, not to mention that people will not do what you say, people will do what you do. So you can't say, listen, I'm going to help you build your business, and they say, okay, you know, what healer have you got? You know, what are you doing? Oh, I haven't got one. Hypocrite. I mean, then you're just not interested in helping people, just interested in making money for yourself. We don't need those people. Yeah, this is an ethical company. We are business partners. We are here to help each other. I'm happy to help you, like my sponsor and my upline been helping me all along. Yeah, I wouldn't be here now doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for the help and support I received from, you know, from my leaders in the UK and from my upline as well here. They're all there for me. Whenever I've got a question, whenever something I don't know about something, I've got somebody to turn to. Yeah, I'm not by myself. It's not me, myself and I. Yeah, so and then I can push it forward to my team. I can share the information with my team. So if you want to use the power leveraging, if you want to achieve your financial freedom and at the same time help other people be successful, have your own business without having to have all the headaches of the business, yeah, and you want to make sure that you just don't stay level with the cost of living as well as the you know, your income not ever going up. You want to have control of your life and control of your health. This is where you need to be. Now, if you want to come on board with this, you want to find out more about this, please get in touch with me. Just send me a message. Happy to discuss it with you. There is no obligation at any point. You know, I'm just here to explain what it is, because I'm fed up of people telling me, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. It's not a pyramid. No, ours is not. I mean, I'm not saying somebody else is not, yeah, but ours is not. And that's how you can tell when something's not. You know, publicly traded, and you got the huge amount of sales, major company involved in doing our chips. And by the way, we at the moment we're in talks with Microsoft as well. Again, Microsoft, huge massive company in the business for donkey's years, worth, you know, millions, billions of pounds. Yeah, they're in talks with us because they won the Hilo. Yeah, so that's how you know a company is not a scam. That's how you know you got something good in your hand. That's how you know you are in the right place at the right time. And the time is now. Let me tell you something, guys. It's, you know, don't ponder over, don't think, oh, I'll think about it, yeah, see when I've got time or when I've got money to buy a Hilo for myself. When it comes to making something work, to be successful, you cannot be chasing the wave. You have to be part of creating the wave. That's how it works. You chase the wave, you're never going to grab it. You're never going to get there. You're going to be there when everybody else has been there. Yeah, you gotta be part of creating the way. You gotta be part of the leaders who are there and leading from the front line. That's how you become successful, and that's how it's gonna change your life. Yeah, so stop thinking, oh, I'll do it when, because the when never comes. Yeah, your brain, remember your brain goes for easy. Yeah, your brain doesn't want hustle. Your brain looks for the easiest way, easy options, you know. So if you start, you know, I'll do it when I'm ready, I'll do it when I got some time, I'll do it when I got some money, that time will never ever come, because your brain will talk you out of it. Why? Because it requires effort. It's something that you're not used to. It's a different concept. And the brain doesn't like different. Brain likes routine. Do what you're comfortable with, yeah? But comfortable, where you're comfortable with, it only keeps you the same level. You're never, ever going to change anything in your life unless you're prepared to change who you are. Yeah? To achieve anything in life, anything different, you have to become a different person. You have to change your mindset. That's how things change. So, is it the right time for you? Yeah. I hope it is. Yeah, if you want to change, that's what it's going to take. Yeah. But it might not be the right time for you, you know. So, if it's not the right time for you, so put it on the side and come to it when you're ready to make it work. Yeah, don't come with it half-heartedly, because then you're going to waste your time. Yeah, you know, I've heard a lot of people that's happened in the past, and those are the people who say, oh, these are scams, because they didn't have the time, or they didn't put the time, they didn't want to put the effort in there, and they sat down at home doing 2 hours of work a day, and expecting to get an income worth of, 30 hours a week, 30 hours a week worth of income. Yeah, so they're expecting that. So now, if you don't turn up for your job, if you're employed, do you get paid? No, you get sacked. If you're self-employed, you don't turn up, you don't work. When you're self-employed, you get paid? No, you don't get paid. Yeah, so why do you think you're gonna get paid if you don't do nothing when you do network marketing? It's the same principle. It's not a miracle cure, but because of the power of leveraging, if you put in the time and you put in the effort, you will earn 10 times more than you can ever achieve through a job or through your own business. Yeah, through the job, you're never going to own anything because you get paid to give you time. Yeah, you're actually not building nothing. If you got your own business, you're building your business. But as I say, you're limited by how many hours you got. Yeah, so you can only do so much and only reach so much. Yeah. With network marketing, you got your team, your business partners, the one you've just helped be successful, they're helping you back. Yeah, you're getting back for doing that. The company is paying you for helping these people. That's how it works. Yeah, one big huge family, everybody successful, everybody helping each other. Of course, if you put in the effort, guys, as I said before, income disclaimer, we are transparent here. You will not make money if you sit at home doing nothing. Hard work and commitment, long-term plan. Don't expect to get rich in 6 months. It ain't gonna happen. Would you get rich in 6 months working for an employer? No. Would you get rich in 6 months doing your own business? No. In fact, with your own business, very often the first 2 years you get hardly any profit. Yeah, first year the HMRC expects a loss because you got all the setup costs for the business. You haven't got any of those things here. You haven't got all the setup costs in network marketing. That's the beauty of that. You got product or a service, in this case a product, done ready for you, developed for you, and constantly developing for you, a company in the background. Yeah, sound company. You got your team, you got your leaders, you got your upline, everyone there supporting each other. You cannot fail unless you decide that you're going to fail by not putting in the effort, because that's how you fail in this business. That's how you fail in any business. If you don't put in the effort, you get nothing. Yeah. So that's it, guys. That's all I want to say. Thank you for being on and listening to me blabbering on for a while. So that's all I want to say. Power leveraging. Just have a think about it. If you found any value in this, please share it. If you want to find out more about what I'm doing and how it all works, please contact me, private messages me, and I'll explain it to you. We can have a chat, whatever works for you, and I'll explain how it all works. And that's it, and have a glorious day while it lasts. I believe we have at least a week and a half of the sunshine here in the UK, so we're gonna make most. I've already got my vitamin D for the last 12 days in Gran Canaria. I just get it all in one go. So I lie like a lizard in the sunshine, all day, to get all my vitamin D in one shot. But since we got the weather here, I shall be trying to get some more vitamin D, to get a little bit of sunshine while I can get it. And that's it. Have a wonderful week, guys. And as I said before, I'm here if you got any questions, you need any advice. I mean, I can only advise you on what I'm good at, which is personal training, nutrition, exercise, the kind of stuff that I deal with. Thyroid, diabetes, any advice you need from that, happy to dish it out, guys. But when it comes to technology, network marketing, this kind of business, and again, I can help you there, understand, get the true facts of what is what. Yeah, that's it. Have a great day, and gotta go and do some work now as well. Bye. See you, everyone.